All right, what is up, you guys? Welcome back. So the wind's blowing a little hard right now, but I hope y'all can hear me. We're on this little secluded beach area, and we actually just went out and caught some fish, and we're about to make some ceviche on the beach right now. But before we do that, and before I open up this cooler and show you all the ingredients, I'm gonna roll the clips of us catching this fish, show you what we caught, how we caught it, and I'll see y'all back here to clean it up and put this whole thing together. So stay tuned, guys. I think it's gonna be a good one. We're on. Feels little. I seriously had the camera on the whole time and I just turned it off right now. A little speck. Yeah, a little speck. It's a good sign. Okay, there we go.
Nice. First cast. How far until it drops off?
Yeah, oh. I don't know if that was a bite. There's one. All right, well, yeah, that was 2 bites in a row. Looks like working a little bit quicker is the key. Well, I'm not joking when I say every single time I turn the camera off, I get a bite. It's a little bit better.
All right, a little bigger.
Oh, he just popped off. It's okay. He wasn't going to keep. He was about 14. We've been working our lures pretty slow, and I sped up the retrieve the last 2 or 3 casts. I've gotten bit on every one. I just pulled that one in right there. So I think we found out that working a little bit quicker is the key here. Fish are probably suspended up a little bit. So instead of pecking the bottom with it, we're just going to keep it in that water column. There's a bite. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good fish. That's a real good one. Dude, I felt that thump. Usually with the trout, whenever I get a bite, it's just heavy. But this one, I could feel a thump. Oh, yeah, that's a keeper. Try to play him out, bring him in here.
Got him, babe?
Yeah, I got him. My drag's broken on this rod, so. Oop, got him. Nice keeper trout, guys. Good, so in just a minute here, I'm gonna head back to the car, make a few more casts, but I'm gonna head back to the car, and we're gonna make up this ceviche on the beach right here behind us. So, super stoked. Let's see. That right there is like a 17. We're gonna put him on the stringer. And then, like I said, see if there's any more out here, and if not, head back to the truck, even though I hate to leave him biting, but that was the plan today, so it's coming together.
Yep.
There's one. No, oh, he came off. It looks like we have found some fish out here, have got the rhythm down, and it feels good. There he is. No, that's a rock. No, that's a fish. It's another good trout. Oh, another good one.
Putting on a clinic?
Man, I thought I was stuck. I mean. Ooh, boy. Whoop. He ain't as big as the last one, but he'll keep. All right, we're going to throw that dude on the stringer right there, too. And, man, it's hard to leave these things whenever they're biting.
Yeah.
But we got to get Anthony on one first before we head back to the beach.
Dude, I just want one.
Actually, you know what? I might let this guy go. Oh, he's been caught before. Y'all check this out. Check out all the holes in his mouth. Looks like he's been caught before. That's weird. All right, we're going to let him go even though he's a good keeper. Always got to give one back. All right, guys, so all we're doing today is we're just fishing this little cut right here, this channel that runs out of this back lake. The tide was supposed to be coming out, and it was supposed to be low tide around 8, but so far we haven't seen any signs of the tide pushing out. Usually when it's coming out here, I mean, it is absolutely dumping and just pouring out, and that's really what you want. But, I mean, obviously, they're biting right now, so I'm not going to complain about the tide moving. But, yeah, that's just what's going on. We're standing on a little shallow area. There's another bite. Just casting out into it, giving it a second or two to sink, and then just working the lure like normal. Oh, good one. Oh, another good one, guys. Just turned the camera on. This is a better one. This is the best one yet. He hit it on the fall, dude.
Like as the boom.
Oh, that's crazy. I literally cast it, hit the record button on the camera, and it was heavy. This feels like a better one. No, he's not actually that much better. He just fought real hard way out there. Oh, lure just popped out of his mouth. and he's probably a keeper, but we're just gonna go ahead and let him go. He's close, so off he goes.
All right, I need to get this.
I think what's going on, guys, well, like I said, we're trying to fish the current here. There's not much going on, but basically this channel comes out and then it kind of dissipates out here and it kind of just goes into a shallow area, and I'm casting more to the left up onto that area where basically all the bait gets pushed up and over. And that seems to be where the fish are hanging out. They're kind of just in this little 20-yard area is where I've been casting. All right, so I just want to go over what we're using real quick. Now, we started out using 1/4, but weren't getting many bites. And there's a bunch of snags out here. So in order to keep the lure above it without like tiring ourselves out from moving our arms so quick, switch over to a 1/8. And then I'm throwing a, I don't know what this color is called, but it's like a white, silverish, flaky down south. And I'm actually using the small one. Usually I would be using the medium one, but switched up to the small, and that seems to be what they're biting. I know lately they've been feeding on a lot of shrimp and stuff like that, so this is closer to the size of those shrimp. And yeah, it's working. All right, so that was pretty neat, right? We managed to get on a couple trout here and one pretty nice keeper. So we're gonna clean this guy up. I bled him out, so the meat should be good, and he's definitely dead. So we're just gonna take the knife. Trout are super easy. I showed y'all this before. Run it down, turn the knife. And this is probably the freshest fish I've ever eaten. Flip off one side. Look at that fillet. A couple little worms will pick them out, no big deal. Same thing on the other side. Well, I messed up on that other fillet, but we got a trout right here. We're just gonna go ahead and toss it right back in the water, right where it belongs, give it back to where it came from. All right, now let's take the skin off of these. Start at the base here. It's kind of hard to do on a cooler, but start at the base, turn your knife flat, grab and pull. Sorry guys, my hands are really slippery from holding this fish. He's super slimy. Ugh. Same thing with the skin. Let's cut the bones out of them now. Take our knife, run it up. All right, and that right there is a perfect speckled trout fillet. Now we're gonna finish up this other one, and then we'll see you in a second. All right, next step is to dice up the fish. So we're just gonna start by, cutting it down in half, because we want pretty small pieces here, pretty good bite-sized pieces. And like I said, guys, this fish does have a couple worms, and that is very common to find worms in your fish. They won't hurt you, and usually I wouldn't mind them, but since we are eating ceviche, I just feel a little weird doing that. But like I said, they're harmless. It's just preference. So now we're gonna start cutting this fish up into little pieces. We're gonna do this for both the fillets. Once we get both those done, we will start squeezing our lime and lemon juice, and then we just let it sit for a little while, so stay tuned. All right, now that we have all our fish diced up, we're just gonna start laying it in the bowl. So I'm just gonna shovel it off the side. And you want all your pieces to be about the same size, because that will ensure that they cook at the same time, or they finish at the same time. And a lot of that is preference too. Some people say to only leave it in the juice for 30 minutes. Some people leave it overnight. We're actually gonna put this in here, then go back out and fish a little bit more. So we're gonna leave it in here for about an hour. All right, all the fish in there, now it's time to squeeze the limes. So I did 3 limes and 3 lemons each. We just want our fish to be covered in the juice. So look, I brought a lime squeezer. Maybe we can get a seagull to eat a lime. I don't know. We're just gonna keep doing this until we get all of them squeezed. And I have a few more, so in case we don't have enough, but I think this should do it. All right, so we have all the fish covered up here. We're gonna put the lid on, put it back in the cooler, and let it soak for about an hour. We'll go out and see if we can catch anything else. All right, switch camera batteries, got that fish going, and we are making our way back out here. The wind has picked up like crazy, and it's coming from back this way. So basically just gonna have to walk out and then cast in to where we really wanna be. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's see if we can get on a couple more fish, Got about an hour here, then we're gonna go eat that ceviche because we're both super hungry, and I just think it's gonna be really good. Like this is gonna be a good cast. I can feel it.
That's what I was getting for.
Letting it sink down and then just a couple pops. There's a bite. Oh my gosh, another one.
I don't know if it's dragging on the ground or if these are bites.
I think it's a little bit of both. Because I had one, there's a bite. I felt that thump. Oh, that's a better fish, I think. Yeah, that's a good one. Not bad, not bad.
Need the net? About time.
All right, another good one.
Nice.
Let's see if there's some more. Oh, I got smashed again. Did I just break off? But I just broke off. Yeah, got smacked, got cut. That sucks. It's okay. Oh, I just got cut off. Getting smacked like heck. I probably should have retied after those couple fish there, but yep, clean cut right off. Oh well, not the end of the world. Got some more in the box. Some more lures in the box, so we're gonna time back on. The fish are biting like crazy right now. Pretty much every cast we're getting smacked. All right, guys, so earlier we were fishing the moving current, or as much as it was moving. Now it's actually ripping out really hard, but there's a bunch of people out here to our left, so we can't really get to where we wanted to go, which is fine, because we got out here and we stopped, and we're actually catching some fish now. And what we're doing is we're fishing this little eddy right here. So basically the water's flowing out, circling around, and right here it is a calmer area, so our lines aren't drifting at all, but the fish seem to be stacked up in it, just waiting for all the bait to flow out. So it actually worked out great. And I think we've caught, oh, just bites and bites. Not a lot of big ones, but there is some mixed in. So we basically just have to weed through them to get to them. It's been about an hour. We're gonna check on our fish right here. Get this lid off. Here it is. Oh, and it worked out perfect. Nice, perfectly white and cooked. Cooked, as you can say. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna drain out just a little bit of this liquid. We're gonna try to. We're gonna use the lid right here. And we're gonna add our pico. I wanna save a little bit of that lime juice, but so what we got here is some HEB mango pico de gallo. And then we also have a hot a hot pico de gallo. So we're gonna add this in. I don't think it's gonna take all of it. It might not fit in this bowl, but, oh, that looks good. We're gonna add that. And then we're gonna grab out the hot one here, the spicy one. Guess we're gonna add all of that. Now we're gonna go with some salt here. Quite a bit of salt because half of it just spilt out. A little bit of black pepper. And it's pretty windy, as you can see, everything's just kind of spilling. And then finally, to finish it off, secret ingredient. Excuse the helicopter, but Tabasco. A couple squirts of that. Now we just got to find a way to mix it up and then we're ready to eat. Alright, so I forgot to bring a spoon to mix this up, and like I said, I could have used a bigger bowl, but it is coming together nicely. I'm just using the container for the spicy pico. Trying to get that fish off the bottom, put it on the top. Ooh, and it looks good. I say it's time to give it a taste. A tortilla chip here going for the first test. We're gonna get some of everything in it, a big bite. Let me tell you what, I don't think it gets much better than some fresh ceviche that we caught literally an hour ago right here on the beach. Y'all check that out with a nice sunset going on, birds flying. It's been a good day. Let's try it out, guys. Yeah. That right there hits a spot. Jeez. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Seriously guys, thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed, that comments on the videos, likes the videos. You make all of this possible, make all this happen, so big thank you to everyone. More videos coming soon, guys. The weather's getting a little bad later in the week, but we still have a couple more days of good stuff, so hopefully I'll be able to get out there and go film. I don't really know what else to say besides that is all I have for today. We're going to continue to eat this. Look at this freaking awesome sunset. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you all in a second. But guys, that's all I have for y'all today. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching, and until next time, peace.